We're going to walk you through the install of the JLT intake for your 2019 Hellcat. This video will be specific to the 2019. If you're looking for the earlier install, we do have a video for 15 to 18. Now, included in your kit, you have the two rain guards, one for Charger, one for Challenger. You have this PCV hose that is specific to 19. This intake tube grommet that's also specific to 19. You're going to get an air filter, the intake tube, silicone reducer with clamps, your fresh air seal for your ram air, along with an alcohol prep pad to clean up the shield. In the kit for the 19, you'll be using this intake air temperature sensor block that will go onto the intake tube, along with the gasket and mounting screws, another split rubber grommet for the intake air temperature sensor wire into the box. This MAF block is for the 15 to 16 vehicles, so you won't be using that. And then you'll have your air box. The tools you'll need for installation: a Phillips head screwdriver, standard screwdriver, a 10mm wrench. This is a rationing wrench, but also a standard wrench will work fine. A 10mm socket and ratchet, an 8mm socket, ratchet, and extension. Also not pictured here, but helpful, is a 5/16 nut driver for the hose clamps. Last but not least, we do recommend having some light oil, as that will be helpful with that PCV hose. Let's get started. Box. First step, loosen the clamp at the throttle body. We're going to unplug the IAT sensor by just depressing the release, pulling, and then there's 3 bolts that hold the upper lid to the box. Okay, once you have those out, the box will come out of that section. We're going to need to remove this. There are 3 10mm nuts holding that on. We'll go and loosen those up. And then for the electrical connection on the top, there's a white tab. Pull out the white tab. This is a security tab, and then you will press down on the white tab to remove the electrical connection. Lastly is this PCV line. There's a button here and a button on the bottom. Squeeze them, and that will allow you to remove this hose from these barbs. You can see it's triple barbed in here. Now, you could split this with a razor blade for removal. That would be a simple way to do it. We're actually going to show you how to do it with heat, so we have the ability to return this to stock if we would like. So we're actually going to use our heat gun here. You may also be able to use something as simple as a hair dryer to get it warm enough. You'll notice that the hose is already kind of loose, so a little bit of heat should allow us to pull that right out. We're just going to heat that up. That pulls right out. With this removed, this will allow us to attach our rubber hose to our JLT intake tube. I'm going to need to remove this lower box. There's this 8mm bolt here. I need to remove that first. Next, we're going to recommend you remove these 2 10mm bolts holding the coolant tank. This will allow us some more room to get this box out. Now, to remove this lower box, you have this fresh air feed that has 4 tabs on it and 1 on the bottom. What you have to do is press these tabs in while you work the box off. And then you'll see that the duct is loose. Can move back and forth. And then pick up your coolant tank This also is easier to do with a second person to help push the coolant tank. You just gotta work the box off. There's a pretty big lip on the back side that you have to work by, but it will come out. On the Charger models, it is much more difficult than the Challenger.
On the Challengers, once you've removed the 8mm bolt here and the top half of your air box, you're going to open up this side panel, stick your finger in here, and pull that out, get that out of the way. Now you can see the air scoop that runs from your headlight to your stock air box. Down inside here, it's held in by 4 clips. You're going to see it once you get to this area. Take your finger, push those clips in, unsnap it from the airbox, and lift your airbox straight out. This is that scoop, and this is what those clips look like. So you're just going to push that in and unsnap it from the factory airbox. Okay, now we're ready to install the JLT airbox. Go to your stock airbox that you removed and remove this rubber locator that goes in the apron panel. Slide that in. Just like with the Charger, if you go ahead and remove the 10mm bolts on this coolant tank, you can slide that back and gain yourself a little space. It is a little snug. You just set this in here, line it up, kind of give it a pop, push down on the airbox and get that locator pin pushed into that location grommet. Pull this forward, line up the 10mm bolt to hold down the airbox. Go ahead and tighten that up. Now we need to install the ram air and seal up the hole. Go ahead and take the alcohol pad that comes with the kit, and wipe off all around inside. Clean off any slick parts around the square hole that's cut into the box. The kit comes with this closed cell foam gasket with a sticky back. Go ahead and remove the sticky back. Take the factory snorkel, you can put it through the JLT and line it up onto your headlight. You can see on this gasket that the hole is low on one side, that's the bottom. Go ahead and line that up around your snorkel. Get it around the hole. That's going to locate it in the box. And then stick that to the inside of the airbox. You can now reinstall this side's headlight cover.
Coolant tank bolts. Next, out of your JLT parts bag, go and grab your gasket and your intake air temperature sensor block. Using the supplied screws. Factory intake, we'll need to pull out this sensor. This is going to twist like so and pull right out. And then to install into the JLT, I'm just going to push it in and make sure it seats and twist it. Give it a good pull, make sure it doesn't come out. You'll see it like that in the tube. Next, go ahead and we're going to install the coupler. Sit on there. And then I wouldn't tighten your clamps all the way up, just snug them up so they stay put. Install the filter onto the end of the tube too. These filters are made to be very tight, so you may need to grab a flathead screwdriver just to get popped in there. Now you're going to go ahead and install that onto the throttle body and rotate the entire assembly into the car. Rotate these clamps. We're going to go and tighten our clamp on our tube. And then add our throttle body. Recommend when tightening these, just use hand tools. You don't want to make this clamp too tight, just tight enough to seal air. We go and feed our intake air temperature sensor plug through the hole, installing the grommet around the wire, and then feed your grommet into the hole in the air box, like so. Plug that in. We're going to reinstall our PCV solenoid here. I'm going to install the OEM line first. We'd recommend using some light oil here inside your hose to help you push onto the barbed fitting. So just put a little of that in. Putting this on a Q-tip is also very useful. Once you have that, like so. The grommet that is shipped installed in your JLT tube is for the 15 to 18 models. The PCV fitting is a little larger, so we're going to actually pull that grommet out for 19. Grab it by the edge and pull it out. In your parts bag there was another grommet that was labeled for your 2019 tube. We're going to go and work that in. That installs like so. Install your PCV line. We recommend using a ratcheting wrench to get to this second bolt here. Get that broken free. You're going to slide your rain guard in the top, and it's going to go in between the hood and the vent. So we'll go and get this bolt started first. We'll slide our second into place. Tighten those up.
Challenger owners, first thing we're going to do is remove these 10mm bolts that hold in the hood vent. You're going to take your JLT rain guard. It's already got a weather strip seal attached to the top of it. That's so it doesn't rattle. Go ahead and remove the protective layer. you need to remove this to get it all, that's fine, just put it back on. Slide it up in there, and you're going to put the Lexan between the hood and the vent.